Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Platinum After Game. This episode is all about Legendary Pokemon. Funnily enough, since last time, we explored Stark Mountain and then we caught Heatran, the Pokemon of the mountain. But in this episode, we are going to be going over Legendary Pokemon that, unfortunately, I won't be able to show off in this project. So, first and foremost is Regigigas in the Snow Point Temple in Snow Point City. If you use the Migrate feature in Pal Park with Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald on your DS, and you transfer Regirock, Registeel, and Regice into Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, you have the ability to unlock Regigigas in the deep part of the Snow Point Temple. This Regigigas is very special because it comes at level 1. It is normal type and it has slow start for the ability, and its moveset is Dizzy Punch, Knock Off, Confuse Ray, and Foresight. So, pretty much the strategy to use is to just use False Swipe, the TM you got way early in the adventure, to lower its HP down to 1, and then just have a lot of Dusk Balls and Nest Balls in order to help you catch it. You shouldn't really have too much trouble, but if you do, it shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes, unless you have very bad luck. Anyways, the next Pokemon I want to talk about is Manaphy. Now, earlier on, we saw Manaphy and registered it into our Pokedex by visiting the Trophy Garden on Route 212, and the Pokemon Mansion owner had a book that had Manaphy's picture in it. Well, the only way to obtain... I think I sort of went over how to get Manaphy back then, but just in case... I want to mention it again now. So, in order to get Manaphy into Diamond and Pearl and then transfer it to Platinum, I don't know if you can just do it maybe in the later games. Oh yes, you can do it for Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. So, with 3 different Pokemon Ranger games, I'd recommend just using the first one. With the Pokemon Ranger game, you can enter a password, or just complete the game by, I think the combination is R, L, X, R, and L? I don't remember exactly, but if you enter a code, the password, or you do the code on the title screen, you can unlock the Manaphy egg. Like I said, 3 different Pokemon Ranger games, and then you can breed Manaphy to eventually get it into Phione. I believe the way you get Manaphy to breed is by I think it's just normal breeding. I'm not really too sure if it's different, but I believe it's just normal. But the thing you use in the Pokemon Ranger games, which are Pokemon Ranger the first one, Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia, and what's the other one? Shadows of Almia, Guardian Signs, there we go. So if you do it with those 3, there are 3 different ways to do it. A password, a mission, a special mission, rather, and extra missions? No, a special mission also in Guardian Signs. So 3 different ways to get Manaphy, and then you can breed it to get a Phione. I think that's the only way you get a Phione, although I should mention now that some of these Pokemon I'm talking about now, due to Pokemon celebrating its 20th anniversary, these Pokemon are available via different Wi-Fi events nowadays through XY, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire. Unfortunately, I haven't done any of the events up to this point of recording the video, so I'm missing out on quite a few Pokemon. But the next Pokemon that I want to talk about is Darkrai. Now, there is a key item called the Member Card that you can get in Pokemon Platinum through Nintendo event, or by using cheat codes in Diamond and Pearl, because this item is in the code for Diamond and Pearl. When you activate to activate the Member Card, you need to go to Canalave City, and you meet a strange old man after unlocking the door. Remember that house that's locked, yeah, you need the member card to unlock that. But once you meet a strange old man, you have a nightmare, you have the ability to sail to New Moon Island. Now, once Darkrai is obtained, a booming voice will talk to the player, and we will wake up from a nightmare, the player, and Darkrai will either be in the party or the PC, depending on if you have a free slot. However, before you can unlock the Harbor Inn with the member card, we must first obtain a different legendary Pokemon that we will be covering later on in this video. So, yeah, the member card activates the Darkrai event, and you can see the Wonder card that you got for the Darkrai event on screen right now. The event ran in 2009. Wi-Fi ended pretty much after Black and White 2 came out in 2011, 2012, so yeah, it's been quite a while since this event happened and Wi-Fi's been dead, but still, like I said, you can cheat in order to get it in Diamond Pearl or Platinum if you so wish. And now, the next Pokemon we're going to be talking about is Shaymin. Now, you remember back in Floaroma Town? I think I showed this off, but an NPC in Floaroma Town gave you a Gracidea flower. This Gracidea flower belongs to Shaymin. The only way to get Shaymin, same as with Darkrai in Diamond and Pearl, is by cheating, or in Platinum by cheating, but, the only way to access, Shaymin in its Flower Paradise is by receiving the item known as the Oak's Letter, or Oak Letter, since I already said received item. This event also ran from 2009. You will be able to see the Wonder card also on screen. But pretty much, once you obtain the item, the Oak's Letter from the Pokemart, Professor Oak will be on Route 224, and a secret passage will appear there. The Seabreak Path is what leads to the Flower Paradise. Shaymin comes at level 30, though, so be wary. I think Darkrai is level 50, by the way. I didn't cover that, but yeah, so Shaymin is also what we can't get, and the Gracidea flower that we get in Floaroma Town turns Shaymin into its Sky form, which adds, I should say, a partial flying type in addition to its already grass type. And the final Pokemon that we're going to be covering here before covering a Pokemon we can obtain in this project is Arceus, or Arceus, it doesn't matter how you pronounce it, but this is the only legendary Pokemon that's key item that allows it to be obtained was never officially released. The Azure Flute was meant to be received through a Nintendo event, and once you obtain it, you can access the Hall of Origin through the Spear Pillar on Mount Coronet. However, let's see here, I'm trying to read it at the top. Okay, so in order to activate the Azure Flute Arceus event, you need to enter the Hall of Fame and obtain the National Pokedex. So, when you go to the top of Spear Pillar on Mount Coronet, one tile north from the entrance, the player will be prompted to use the flute, immediately. And it will play a unique and eerie tune, and reload the map of the Spear Pillar, and a steep staircase will appear leading to the Hall of Origin, and, yeah, so that's pretty much what happens there. Junichi Masuda, the director of the Pokemon series, stated in an interview in 2013 that the Azure Flute was thought to be too confusing for the players to use, and that is why it was never distributed. I don't think it would have been too confusing. I mean, the internet was not that new in terms of, looking up cheats, so it probably wouldn't have been too much of a big deal to look up. But I believe the Arceus 20th anniversary event that's coming up, I believe it makes reference to the Azure Flute in that Wonder card, so that's pretty cool. But with that being said, I think it is time that we step forward in time, since these clips were recorded a little bit earlier in the day, as of this recording, in order to capture the final legendary Pokemon that we can obtain legally in this project. Alright, so here we are in Canalave City. Now, if we go back over here near the sailor's house, Sailor Eldritch, Eldritch Sailor? But if we go in his house here, and speak to his little boy, the little boy is thrashing about in his sleep. He appears to be in torment. He is muttering something. Dark is watching me. And now if we speak to his wife, I never thought our boy would fall into this endless nightmare. It's happened in the past in Canalave. There were people who never woke up from their nightmares. That is, until they were awoken using something called the Lunar Wing. My husband went to find a Lunar Wing on Full Moon Island, but he failed. Does it take a trainer to do that? We feel so frustrated by this. And now, if we exit the house and speak to Sailor Eldritch... You're going to Full Moon Island for us? We're both counting on you. Only you can awaken my son from his awful nightmares. Please, I need the Lunar Wing from Full Moon Island to awaken him. I went, but I failed to find it. Anchors away! Alright, we've arrived on Full Moon Island. So, if we enter this area of the island here, there is a Pokemon awaiting us. The Pokemon flew off somewhere. There is something sparkling where the Pokemon once was. And that item is the Lunar Wing. So now, we can wake up the sleeping boy. And as you see on the bottom screen, that's right, it's another roaming legendary Pokemon. That Pokemon you met was the Lunar Pokemon. I've heard tales of it flying from place to place throughout Sinnoh. Oh, that's Sparkle. So that's the Lunar Wing. Thank you. That will wake my son from the nightmare. Let's go wake up Sailor Eldritch's son from the nightmare. Caused by Darkrai. The Lunar Wing began to glow. The boy's sleeping face became untroubled and serene. The little boy woke up. Oh my gosh! You're awake! Oh my son, I don't know what to say. Thank you! We'll never forget you! Seeing you back to normal makes me feel great. I've regained my spirit as a sailor. Come sail with me later. Yeah, you know, forget the fact that your son was, like, deep in a nightmare. No, he can come sail with you. He's gonna be fine, don't worry. But with that being said, as usual, we are gonna be tracking down the roaming Pokemon. Well, Mesprit I showed off. Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres I didn't really. But here in Jubilife City, and we're just gonna be using the method of going back and... Oh, it was just here. We're gonna be using the back and forth method from Jubilife to the route, and now it's probably gonna take a while because it was right here and then I failed. That's what I get. And here is Cresselia, the final roaming Pokemon, final legendary, rather, that we are going to be capturing in this project. So, well, that's technically a lie because we got those 2 items before, the Adamant and Lustrous Orb and the Greasius, Adamant and Lustrous, those, yeah. In Platinum, you can catch Dialga and Palkia. Spoiler alert! But anyway, let us, I don't even know, what did I even say last? Well, I was right in saying last roaming legendary, but it isn't the last legendary, technically. But, yeah, I'll shut up now, I'll just be quiet. I'm sad there wasn't no special encounter music, but, you know, it's whatever. Also, Aurora Beam's got, Aurora Beam is gonna hurt. Okay. Air Slash. Can we flinch, Cresselia, please? No, but you're gonna use Mist. Okay. That's cool. So, Aurora Beam, Future Sight, and Mist. What is the other move that you have, Cresselia? I wonder. Alright, let's start chucking Ultra Balls, because I doubt I could probably hurt this thing any further. And it's not gonna shake off to a great start. Slash is the final move. That has a high crit ratio, so I probably should have been careful there. Yeah, I'm gonna use a full restore now, because if Golbat faints here, Mean Look wears off and Cresselia can flee, so I don't want that to happen. I want to catch it right here on my first try going after Cresselia. I'm gonna risk it and go for one more Air Slash, just to get it to red health. There we go, and we got a flinch too. Sweet. Alright, and now it's back to chucking some Pokeballs. Let's go, Ultra Ball. 1, 2. Aw, man. I was hoping. I was really hoping there, but, you know, it's fine. Mist wears off as it tries to use it again and again. That's actually hilarious. Anyway, let's toss the Ultra Ball. And now it's not shaking again. Wonderful. Perfect. Slash again. Okay. That didn't do anything, which is pretty good. So, yeah, now it's just a matter of chucking Pokeballs, getting lucky. We'll see. And it didn't shake again. 4 Pokeballs tossed, shook twice, once. Yeah, I get a feeling we're gonna be sitting here quite a while. I get the feeling a Timer Ball is gonna be coming into play, and that's gonna be the one that catches this thing. Yeah, I think definitely Timer Ball is the one that's gonna do it. Alright, so pretty much we just gotta be careful of Golbat's health because of Slash, chance to crit, Aurora Beam, and then Future Sight. Future Sight doesn't do too much, thankfully, but Aurora Beam and Slash are the ones we really need to worry about. Okay. Speaking of Aurora Beam, there it is! Alright. This time we're gonna go for the full restore, just so we're healthy. Just in case, you never know what can happen. But yeah, I do apologize for getting a little flustered and saying that Cresselia was the final legendary, because there's Dialga and Palkia. I mean, those who have played 4th Gen before, especially Platinum, you already know. That's the thing that I try to do in Let's Plays. I try to feign knowledge sometimes just to say, oh, you know, what could happen next? But I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm making the viewer feel dumb. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I try. I try to not feign ignorance as much as possible, but you never know. Anyway, enough about whether or not I make you feel dumb for those who watch. Let us heal up Golbat here, because that did a lot, that Aurora Beam, and I'm not comfortable with just tossing an Ultra Ball and seeing what happens, leaving it up to chance. It went for Future Sight anyway, so we would have been fine for at least one turn. However, I didn't want to risk it. So, now it's back to chucking Ultra Balls and monitoring Golbat's health. And then eventually we'll end up tossing a timer ball. I'm sure of it. Slash did, like, nothing that time. Wow, that's actually very... That's sad, Cresselia. 1? Aw, man! Thought that was me making fun of you would have allowed me to capture you. Oh well. Here comes the future sight attack. If we could dodge one of these eventually, that'd be pretty cool. But I kinda doubt it. How many Ultra Balls have we tossed now? I think we had like 111 starting out. 1? Yeah, I think we had 111 to start this fight out. So we're nearing the 10th turn as far as Ultra Balls go. I think we're past 10 turns now because of having to hit Cresselia 3 times. Right? How many Ultra Balls do we have? Oh yeah, we're definitely past 10. We're on like 13 now, so... Only about 20 more turns. 1? I was really hoping that would catch it, but you know, it is what it is. Also, I forgot to point out, Cresselia is always a female Pokemon, so it's a legendary Pokemon with a gender, but it's already a preset one, as in female. Like I mentioned when we caught Heatran, Heatran is the only one that can be either male or female. The other ones that do have genders are already predetermined, so it's pretty interesting. Also, the fact is interesting that this Cresselia likes to surround itself in mist. Like, it's used mist almost every turn since the last clip. Now it uses Aurora Beam to prove me wrong. Of course it does! Also, that was very close, and now I need to heal up Golbat here. Luckily, I have over 30 full restores on deck, just so there are no chances, hopefully fingers crossed, of us being knocked out, and thus Cresselia fleeing because of Mean Look wearing off. However, these Aurora Beams, I'm not really a fan of. Not at all. Alright, let's toss another Ultra Ball, and then, if it doesn't catch it, we'll just cut again. 1, 2, 3... Aw, come on, Cresselia! Are you serious? Are you for real? Man, that is a low blow, Cresselia. That's really low. And then you don't shake at all. Perfect! Perfect representation of my luck with legendary Pokemon. At least I've finally given up my ruling of catching them all in Pokeballs, cause I probably would be going insane right now. Alright, I'm gonna toss one more Ultra Ball, and then I think it's time that we start chucking the timer balls. Cause I think it's like turn 35 now. It didn't even shake for the last Ultra Ball. Perfect. Just what I wanted. And see? Cresselia going for Mist. Like, it just keeps going for Mist. I don't understand. Cresselia, why do you like being surrounded in mist so much? Shadowed, surrounded, it don't matter. Let's just toss the timer ball. Wow, it didn't even shake. The first one with Heatran at least shook. Well, the first one with Heatran caught it, but, I mean, I was kind of hoping it'd be the same thing for Cresselia. Guess not. Just in case there's a critical hit move that Cresselia uses, such as Slash or Aurora Beam, if it gets a crit, I don't want Golbat to be knocked out. Better safe than sorry to heal it up completely. Yeah, see, Aurora Beam's gonna hit. Super effective. Let's see how much it does, actually. That would have been very close if I didn't heal up Golbat. That would have been very close. Alright, here we go. Another timer ball just for you, Cresselia. Wow, really? Cresselia, come on! It's definitely past turn 30. I'm a little bit upset now. Especially with how easy Heatran was caught in the timer ball. 1? Well, it shook once. I mean, we're definitely at turn 30 because I'm at like 81 Ultra Balls. 81 Ultra Balls alone is 30 turns past, right? We're at 86. Well, we're close. We're close. Alright, we'll just keep chucking timer balls from here on out. Might as well. Future Sight was also just set up, so... Oh, I need to be... Uh-oh. No, Future Sight shouldn't do too much to me. Although... Oh, no. Okay, I definitely need to heal up here. Because I don't know how much of the Future Sight's gonna do to me. I think it does less than 30, but... You know... It could also use Slash or Aurora Beam right now. And yeah, it used Slash. That could have completely wrecked my day. Yeah, that alone did 24 points of health. And Future Sight does... Yeah, that would have taken me... That would have definitely taken me out. Okay. Alright, back to the timer ball chucking. Wow, I'm really surprised that out of, like, the 5 I've thrown, it's only shaken once. That is very surprising to me. Oh god, that hurt. Oh god, why? Why do you do this to me? Why? I just want to catch you, Cresselia. There's no need to hurt my Golbat. I mean, it's not an official member of my team, but still, you don't need to hurt it. Okay. Should I switch to an Ultra Ball? I'll give it 2 more timer balls, and then I'll go back to the Ultra Balls. Why not? 1. Hell, I might even throw a Dusk Ball just for giggles. Honestly. Alright. Future Sight. 1 more timer ball, then I'll try a Dusk Ball, just for laughs. Why not? 1. Alright, Cresselia's playing hard to get here. Kind of wish it wasn't, but, you know, it is what it is. Also, Future Sight's gonna hit after this turn, so... Oh no, it's the next... Oh no. Should I... No, I'm not gonna risk it. I can't risk it. I can't. If Golbat was maybe evolved into Crobat, maybe I could risk it, because it would probably have a little bit more HP. But still, I don't want to risk it. Not now. It went for Future Sight anyway, of course. Alright, let's see if the laughing can... Let's see if the oddball can catch it. That'd be pretty funny. Yeah, I was expecting it not to shake at all. I'm recording this in the day, and we're not in a cave, so... Yeah, definitely not gonna be catching it. Alright, back to the Ultra Balls, then. That didn't even shake either. Great! Gonna be sitting here even longer now, and once again, surrounding itself in mist. One, 2, 3... Oh, Cresselia, come on! Come on, Cresselia. I don't know how close it is to being at the point of struggling, but I mean, it's gotta be pretty near at this point. We've been here for like, what, 40 turns now? 1? Of course, it shakes 3 times and then it goes back to 1. Pokemon logic, am I right? Alright, let's just switch to timer balls. I only have 15 of them left. That didn't even shake either. What is with timer balls and Cresselia? If I had heal balls, Cresselia, I would throw them at you to match your color scheme. But unfortunately, I don't. I'm sorry. What the heck? Why, Cresselia? Why? One. 1. What the hell? Cresselia is defying all Timer Ball logic. One, 2, 3. Well, the Timer Ball finally shook 3 times, however, it still didn't capture Cresselia. I really don't get it. I really don't. Why is the Timer Ball in particular not working? It's been like 70 turns, Cresselia! Come on now! Enough is enough! Just get in the Pokeball! Why won't you shake? Thank God! Oh my lord! It struggle killed itself to death in the last battle, and then I sat here for 40 minutes! 40 extra minutes for this thing! Cresselia, the lunar Pokemon. On nights around the quarter moon, the aurora from its tail extends and undulates beautifully. Oh my god. This damn psychic duck giving me heart palpitations! No nickname, although I should name it a very bad word that children should not learn. Anyways, that is going to do it for this episode of Pokemon Platinum. Next time, I don't know what I'm doing yet again because I'm too frustrated to remember what I can do at this point now that we're done catching legendaries. For now, cause, oh, why'd I say that again? Because there's Dialga and Palkia. I'm just gonna shut up and head in the Pokemon Center. Goodbye.